Okay, so here we've got Mushroom Wars 2 being played on PS4, courtesy of publisher. So this game you've got campaign, you have multiplayer, you have custom games. Multiplayer allows you to play for with up to 2 to 4 players, or you get 2 versus 2 online matches. Um, and then custom games allows you to do online or local matches with your friends or bots. 2, 3, 4, then 2 versus 2. We'll do a campaign here. Actually, go back here and go to library. So library gives you information on like villages and towers, forges, what each thing does. You have settings. So you've got sound, gameplay settings. You can do territorial boundaries on or off. Tips for morale and forges. Tips for buildings. Tips for using skills, as well as interface options. And again, we'll go back down to campaign, back up here to campaign. So you've got Mosquito of a Dead Man, and then you have Poham's Rokitis. You have to beat episode 1 to play episode 2. Episode 1 has 189, up to 189 stars you can get, and then episode 2 is 200. And then you've got the intro video of the Mosquito. So I am up to level 14. Now, why am I so far back? Well, I will gladly tell you. I have put in at least a couple of hours into this game already, and this is what I have to show for it. So, yeah. So you have an idea. This is a tower defense strategy game. My biggest issue with it is the fact that these little stars here, you can see they're like are off the beaten path, so to speak. These introduce mechanics, and so the game will introduce like one mechanic, like how villages work, and then it'll go one mission, and then it'll show you another mechanic, and so on and so forth. So here you've got it showing you how to use towers, right? And then you've got three missions, 3, 4, and 5, all revolve around using towers and having that be a base for how you'd complete the mission objectives. And then this one introduces, I believe, morale is that one, and so you've got 6, 7, 8, and so on and so forth. It does this with the skill, so it makes this entire section of the game feel like one huge long tutorial, and I really don't like that. Which is the main reason why I stopped playing. I got bored, honestly. It just felt like it was a very drawn out. It feels like a very drawn out tutorial. I'm hoping that skill tutorial is the last one, but I have a feeling it won't be. Um, but yeah. So yeah, it just feels like a very drawn out tutorial. I feel like episode 1 is nothing but a tutorial, and then episode 2 is the actual meat of the game. Is how it feels. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I can eventually come back to this and complete the game, but somehow I just don't think I'm going to be able to get myself to do it. But let's get into the game. Enough complaining. Let's look at the game here. So we've got mission number 14. It's a conquest mission. You can only select the one hero because that's all I have unlocked right now. Here you can select difficulty, so you can do easy, medium, hard, or expert. We'll go ahead and just do easy. We'll hit X. Loads it pretty quick, thankfully. So in the conquest missions, you have to capture all the enemy buildings. You start out over here. So you use the R1 button, to designate where your troops are going to go. This meter on the left side, depending on what button you press, determines how many mushrooms you have going towards that structure. And then you can upgrade your structure to make it. I'm going to go and grab this one. Make it produce mushrooms faster by double tapping the X button. I like to send about 50% of my units to any given structure, just so that they have a better fighting chance. I'll just send 100% that way, and then I'll send those that way, and I'll send 50% that way. And that was silly, because now they're gonna take them over. Okay. Now I can upgrade it to a tower, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and just send 100% that way. And then I'm going to send... I'm going to send 100% this, so I just converge on all of them. And then I will upgrade that one. And then I will go ahead and just send them all this way. But yeah, see, the point of the game is just to just capture all of the buildings, produce enough mushrooms to overthrow the enemy that you're trying to capture. And these forges that I'm sending these troops to, these forges here, they upgrade your overall army's attack power. And I'm going to send 100% that way, 100% that way, 100% that way. And I'm going to send these guys this way. I'm going to upgrade that one. Okay. And now what I like to do is I like to kind of break them up, send 25% that way, 25% that way, 25% that way, 25% that way. And now that should be enough to capture all of the bases, if not the majority of them. Yep, and I won. And that's Conquest. Pretty self-explanatory. Now we're on to the next mission here. Again, I hate the fact that this breaks it up this way. There should be a tutorial section, and there should be episode 1 and episode 2. So there should be really 3 sections. I don't understand why they chose to do it this way. And it's a great game, don't get me wrong. The game is amazing, it's a lot of fun, it's addictive. But just the way that they broke up the tutorial throughout the map is just, in my opinion, not the best idea. Alright, so again, we gotta capture all enemy buildings here. But yeah, so this is essentially the game, guys. This is Mushroom Wars 2. Now, I do want to thank the publisher and the developer for the opportunity. This game is a lot of fun. I know I've been bashing it quite a bit, but at its core, this game is great. I just wish that they handled the tutorial a lot better than they did. But I mean, other than that, the game's awesome, and one I would definitely recommend. If you're a fan of tower defense strategy games, games that have elements where you're managing a ginormous army, I would definitely recommend picking this game up. This game is a ton of fun. And there's a lot of strategy involved in this game. And we're going to just take this tower right now. The tower's kind of cool because the tower will fire on the enemy, which is neat. And I'm gonna go after. Where are you going that way? Yes, you are. Okay, so I'm gonna send 25% there, 25% there, and then I'm gonna send 100% there, 100% there, 100% there, and that should be enough to overtake that house, that village. Okay, and we're sending 100% that way. I'm going to take that forge. So now my defenses and my attack have increased. So I'm just going to send my armies to just attack randomly, which is always fun. That should be enough to take them all. Yep. Got it. And just like that, we're on the next level. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Again, I encourage you, if you like tower defense style strategy games, games definitely worth picking up on any platform you want to get it on. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time. Take care, and happy gaming.